We've started to mow our silage out this evening, this Thursday evening. We've got about 40 acres of second cut silage to do all together. And we're going to do it in two parts because some of it is going in a pit in our yard and the other is going to go in a silage pit just down about a mile from our yard, where we have a yard rented and we keep cattle there in the winter time. So this first part is going to go on this out farm, we'll call it. And we've kind of been watching the weather over the past few days. The weather has been rubbish since we got our hay all sorted. And gotta watch, we better not collide with Jerry. We're getting into the bottom corner of this field. But what was I saying there? Yes, the weather's been rubbish since we got our hay all sorted. And we've been watching the weather, looking for a window over the past few days, because one of our fields that we're going to cut in this first part of the silage has whole crop in it with barley, and the barley is starting to ripen a little bit. And if we don't get a cut over the next day or so, the grain will have gotten too hard and the feed value will have dropped quite a bit on it. If it gets too hard, the cattle won't be able to digest it and it will pass right through. So we've been just kind of keeping an eye on the weather over the last 24 to 48 hours, and there's a little bit of an opening in the weather for Saturday and Sunday. So we hope to maybe get it started on Friday evening if weather permitting and all going well, and we'll get it done then on Saturday and get it covered. Maybe get it covered Saturday evening, get it covered on Sunday. We'll have that first end of it out of the way by then. Yes, we've only started mowing about a little over, it's not 2 hours yet, it's about an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes. And this is 12 acre field is almost done. There's only a few passes left. That is cutting in front of me with our mounted mower. It's a Tarp 8 foot. Excuse me. And I'm grouping on top of it with a John Deere 8 foot mower, which we've gotten the loan of from a neighbour of ours. So we've gotten through this field very, very fast. And the two mowers are working well together. The Tarp, we hadn't to adjust the doors of it or the panels of it for moving the row about. We could have moved it a little bit either way if we had to have, but no, it dropped the row in a good position for the John Deere. It's just dropping it nicely on top of it. Hoping that the GF likes these 16 foot rows. Let them not hit the mowers off each other. these little triangles at the end of the field are a torture when you're doing them on your own. When you have two tractors cutting into them, it's much faster. Telephone pole there to cut around. Not much talking at the minute when I'm cutting around the headland. A little bit of concentration needed. I don't want to hit the mower off the ditch. Catch it in a pole. There's another pole. The one good thing about the headland is being grouped. One good thing about having the headlands grouped is we usually, our mower is only an 8 foot, and when you're going around lifting the headlands, you'll always have maybe 8 rows around the headland to give you enough space for turning with a tractor pulling alongside you. Rather than have to drive 8 times around the field, you only have to drive 4 times round. It's so much easier, less headaches of hoping that nobody takes your step off of the front wheel, which hasn't happened yet, and I shouldn't say that, but hopefully it doesn't happen again this year. Another pole. That's it. That's us for tonight. 12 acres cut and finished. Hope to get another little bit of footage in the morning and when we're mowing our whole crop, and hopefully get a little bit of drone footage and all, so I'll maybe put it all up tomorrow, and maybe even tomorrow evening we'll get a start made on the silage as well, get maybe a little bit of it in, and get to take the pressure off then for Saturday and get finished early on Saturday. So that's the plan anyway. There's not much room go down. Our lane is tight enough for anything that's a kind of half wide-ish. Anything over 9 feet It's going to get it tight to fit down. A 10-foot John Deere won't fit down anyway, and it's not tight with the 8-foot. It's not a hope. There's the JF all greased up and ready for action tomorrow. That's it until tomorrow's video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.